We sabotage ourselves, using the same old excuses to put off our goals. Even with our basic needs met, we still find ways to procrastinate on it. Your goals might be different from those around you, but realistically, most of us end up sabotaging ourselves in ways no one would see or know of it. You might sabotage yourself because no one is there to hold you to a standard. Maybe you don't have the best support team, and you're doing it alone. I know how dumb it is to do it alone. I know I'm not immune to cyclical action, but I try to hide it like it'll make me seem more capable or something. Even though you might be repetitive and even know it, it can help to think of yourself as an NPC. Think, what do I do in predictable ways? What do I automatically do when something uncomfortable triggers my mind? Do I run to my vices or see it for what it is? To see it for what it is an uncomfortable truth you and I need to face. For you, I imagine you are another person who feels similarly. Your life is just as important to you as mine is to me. But from an outside perspective, what you do on routine can be seen as bot behavior. I act like a bot myself. I'll get motivated to do content creation and burn out, only to run to vices thinking that's what I need to change, and people see it too. So if you don't truly have it in you to change, you never will. Not by voluntary choice, not because you wanted to, but because life demands you change. I wouldn't have uploaded if I didn't have the desire to make something of this. But on the flip side, I wouldn't be so infrequent if I didn't have bad habits and unaddressed triggers that stifle the output. Because my frequency gets muddled, you guys don't get to see nearly as much of what awesome shit goes on in my mind. We all have ideas, but there are monsters to face before enjoying the creation of things. You wouldn't sit down to draw if a hungry lion was behind you, and likewise, you wouldn't want to create content if something else about your life is dragging you and your mindset down. It's your old self desperately not wanting to disappear. And listen, you might have to change the way in which you go about creating. If your method is exhaustive relative to what you get back, you wouldn't want to spend longer than necessary, especially if what you do pays your bills. That's the stem of burnout, at least how I see it. We really are full of ourselves, and you can take that either way. You can become confidently full of yourself, or you can be depressingly full of yourself, shutting things down around you because of your lower emotions. But I really believe if you went through enough or absorbed the right kind of things, you can become emotionally mature enough to have the wisdom to say, this is not what I want. And that's how I see sabotage. Let me know what you think, and Katta will help where he can. Peace.